whispers in the sky.
Dear family of light, today we will talk about the three subtle energy of our body. These three subtle energy are very important because they determine how well our body and our internal energy is used. We can maintain, of course, very high our energy through good sleep, sport, a healthy diet, and of course, on how good we breathe every day and how conscious are our breath. So today we will explore the concept of prana, tejas, and ojas. So prana is the vital force. Prana is the energy that gives us life. Without prana, we will die. So prana comes to our body in many forms. The first form, most direct way to give prana to our body is through breathing. That's why we had focused in the last videos on pranayama and the control of breath. Of course, prana can come with food, can come with good sleep, can come from taking sun, can come from do like wood bathing, spending time in nature, etc. Prana is also responsible for our blood circulation, for our exchange of oxygen and CO2, and it has to maintain always in good at a good level. If we lack prana, is because we are eating too heavy, is because we are using some substance that is affecting our prana. We are not doing sport, and we are very disconnected from our body and our consciousness. So prana is an invitation to remain conscious and give our best to our body. Prana energy is related with the first and the fourth chakra. First chakra because it's survival, so we need this energy to remain alive, and the fourth chakra because the first way to bring prana in our body is through the air, and the air come into our lungs first, and then from the lungs we will distribute the oxygen to the body. Increasing the prana, that means that we are increasing air and ether in our body. So these are the two elements related with prana. The second one is Tejas. Tejas are represented by the third chakra, is the fire, for example, the fire of digestion, is the fire of metabolism. So we receive food, and thanks to the Tejas energy, we transform it into tissue, into muscle, and all the rest. So it is very important to transform the external energy in internal tissue. And it also brings clarity in our mind. Tejas, as it is related to the element of fire, brings this dryness, this light, this clarity about what we have to do in our life, and how to focus our energy into a specific matter. The third energy is Ojas. Ojas is extremely important because is the vessel that contain the other two energy. Imagine that this is Osha, and inside you have Tejas and Prana. The two energy are contained inside something. This is something is, of course, our physical body. Our physical body, muscle, bones, tendons, organs, and all the rest contain this energy. And it is very important that Ojas is very strong, especially when we try to raise up the energy. For example, if we do pranayama a lot, we are increasing prana and tejas. And some practice like Kapalabhati will decrease ojas. That's why we have to balance it with proper diet, proper food, proper sleep, and proper exercises. When we do long hour meditation, we are also increasing prana, and it might affect a little bit the ojas, even if meditation is almost neutral, but if you increase a lot prana and tejas, it always decrease a little bit ojas. That's why if you want to experiment with psychedelic, also called entheogenetic plants, you have to remember these things, because when you take ayahuasca or San Pedro or magic mushroom or whatever is the substance that you want to experiment with, you have to remember your ojas will decrease and your prana and tejas will increase a lot. So your vessel has to be strong. If you take psychedelic while your ojas is very weak, that's a dangerous things to do. So I will not suggest by any mean to do an experiment like that. Make sure that your vessel is strong, or do it with a shaman, do with a doctor, do with this experience with somebody that you trust, and that has a anatomy knowledge. Yeah. So these are the three energy that governs our life, that makes our life stable, calm, meaningful, and so try to see in all the activity that you do how these three energy are affected, and how you can balance them. So this is everything for today. I wish you all the best. Take care of your energy, and for now, be at peace, be at peace.